We're at Flecha at Town Square with the great Mark Wahlberg. Mark continues to make his mark here in Las Vegas. He wants to bring the silver screen to the silver state. We love the family plan. We love the union. He's got a new great movie coming out soon, directed by Mel Gibson. We got a lot to talk about, but we're here at Flecha right now. This is Mexican redefined. It's got a lot of the flavors, the traditional Mexican flavors that we love, but it's infused with some fusion, some good kind of stuff. Tell us why this place is going to make a big impact here in Las Vegas and why people are going to love it.
Well, first of all, we wanted to build something that was really catering to the community and not necessarily the strip. So like 80% of our customers are locals.
Yeah.
This is a chef-driven concept. And I've been in the restaurant business now for 14 years with my brothers and my family. And so it's all about having the right people. So finding the right chefs, the right operators, and creating something that's really special. It really is about Christian and Randy and what we've created together. And so making sure that I have the right people in the right positions to create the best experience, whether it's, the little touches like the welcome marg when you come in, or the best ceviche you've ever tasted, the best street tacos you've ever tasted, the best lobster enchiladas. I mean, the food is amazing, and of course the entire customer experience, the service, everything.
And listen, we spoke at another place on the border a few years ago. You were talking about Flecha Azul and all that great stuff. Let's continue talking about some other stuff, because here's what I think so interesting about you. You were just talking with the Nevada Independent. You're a local here. You moved here in 2022. Let's be real, you were saying some really great stuff. You've spoken to Governor Joe Lombardo. You really think it's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the silver screen comes to Vegas. Tell us a little bit about why it's such a no-brainer and the cohesion behind Hollywood and how that's kind of dying and how this would be a great new place for Hollywood 2.0.
Look, first of all, there's so many talented people here, both in front of and behind the camera. I made 2 movies already here. But with both of those movies, all that money went back into the community. What I'm trying to do is encourage people like myself, if they're trying to pursue a better way of life, to move to Nevada, because that is my life and all the people that have come with me, life and lifestyle has vastly improved.
Right.
Since we've made that move. And so in order to do that, to get the people to come, the other talent outside of that, and people who are making the movies, writers, directors, actors, you need to have some sort of incentive here as far as a tax credit. And look, with the amount of jobs that we'll create, the amount of excitement that we'll create, as you know, we've got sports here now. Vegas is the place to be. And so we want to make sure that all that money is going back into the community. So for me, it's not about Disney getting a discount. It's about people coming here. It improves the housing market, it improves everything. So.
And I think, you're a guy who demonstrates such you work with people so well. A lot of celebrities don't display that. They don't demonstrate working with people well. You work with everybody, and it's a great thing.
Well, I'm trying to connect with people. COVID really gave a lot of people an excuse to distance themselves from people. I am trying to connect with people, and more importantly, I'm trying to bring people together to connect.
And you're here in the community. People see you all the time. Now, you got a new thing. Let's check the municipal thing. You got a new gym concept. It's all about recovery, fitness. You're about fitness and faith. We know everything you do with Halo, but now EOS is partnering with Municipal to start this new gym in downtown Summerlin. Tell us about that.
So great operators. I wanted to create something that was super luxury, super high end, that really has all the bells and whistles, but also has the best and most serious training.
Yeah.
So with the recovery center, rejuvenation therapies, cafes, cold plunges, everything you can imagine, and a retail store inside, but the best equipment, state-of-the-art everything, and a place where you've got the best personal trainers, and you could come, and you're going to also be embraced in a way, and we're going to create a community like the 4 a.m. Club, where, we are going to create, there's a content element, there's lots of things happening that I think is going to change the face of fitness.
If we can be 1% as much as you are with your fitness regimen, that would be a good thing. So getting that.
Trying to encourage people. It's so much easier to stay in shape than it is to get in shape.
Yes.
And you want to be around. You want to be able to move.
Consistency.
And yes, for longevity, consistency, and just a healthy lifestyle. Finding that balance of eating right, exercising, having your cheat meal, kind of going and celebrating your victories, right, and then getting back after.
You post that on social. We see that all the time.
I want to make sure, and I'm trying to share, all the things that I've learned along the way, and try to help people avoid the mistakes that I've made in the past with fitness and training the wrong way, bad diet, things of that, and creating bad habits. I'm trying to just share with people my journey and my experience in real time.
It's a great thing. Let's talk a little sports for a second, because what I love about you and your career, you're constantly evolving and improving upon things. From just a movie standpoint, we remember The Departed to Boogie Nights to, The Fighter and the way that you attack those roles. But then we also love The Union and The Family Plan and all that kind of stuff, all the movies with Will Ferrell. So let's talk about how Tom Brady, the GOAT. I'm curious about this as a native Boston guy. That guy is the best quarterback of all time, correct?
I think he'd still go out there today and play, for sure.
Okay, so he's the best quarterback of all time, but me thinking, I work with Fox, he heads to the booth. There's going to be a learning curve, but we're all anticipating if he's the GOAT in one area, how can he maybe not be the GOAT in another area? And the way that he's developing in the booth. Tell us a little bit about that, because you've had to grow from Marky Mark to acting to business to all those things. So what's the advice you would give to him?
Well, no, look, you've just got to do it. You've got to be out there. You got to kind of figure out, because obviously he's got one of the great football minds of all time, but how you're articulating that in layman's terms for people at home so they can understand what's going on, and just being yourself. He's got a great personality. He's very funny. It's not. I wouldn't worry about being sarcastic. I think he's doing great. He'll be fine. What I do want him to do, bring Belichick here, lace him up one more time, Tommy. Throw the helmet on, and let's bring a Super Bowl to Nevada. Come on.
What do you think about Drake Maye? He had a great touchdown, the Hail Mary throw from the 7 to get them in the overtime. What do you think as a rookie? What have you seen from him? What do you like? What do you don't like?
I'm just worried that it's great to see that we have a mobile quarterback, but I'm also worried because that's really putting him in a risky, dangerous situation. I don't want to see him getting hurt, and it's tough because I still root for the Patriots. I still think they're going to win every game that they play.
Yeah.
And and I'm also comfortable that it's now rebuilding and they've got to take some time, and we had a great run. But, I'm just hoping that he doesn't get hurt and that he has the time to really grow and develop.
We got the Boston energy here. Brady, of course, now a new part owner in the Raiders, and we got a guy here from Dorchester. A Boston guy right here, Mark Wahlberg. He's really making that mark, that imprint here in our community. Mark Wahlberg, thank you so much.